Oh my goodness. Makes me forget what I was going to talk about. Resilience. I can bounce back. Resilience. Yes, I decided I would go with the daily word theme for today because resilience is so important and not everyone is resilient. However, you can cultivate it. You can cultivate it because we're all winners. We are all winners regardless of setbacks or what may come to us. So, what are the characteristics of being resilient? There are several factors. One is your awareness. Your awareness of a situation so that you don't react, that you have self-control. You're aware of your emotions, and not everybody is. Some people just get hijacked and off they go, and that's when they snap at people and this and that and this and that. So be aware of your emotions and the behavior of those around you. Tune in, and know that what you have inside of you to make it happen. Come around right and come into alignment. I found many moons ago in Hawaii, and my unity minister there gave an example of resiliency that when I hear resilient, this is the image I always go to, and that's of a palm tree. A palm tree. You know, I have a neighbor. We were walking the dog and stopped and chat, and he was complaining about palm trees here. And he said, you know, they're not native to this area. Messy, and they require this and they require that. And I just said, oh, okay. Well, their opinion, but not everybody's entitled to your opinion, right? Okay, so this is the thing about palm trees. I remember that he said this when tornadoes and hurricanes come, that the palm tree bends. So blessed are the flexible, for they will not be bent out of shape. The trees at the end of the storm are actually stretched a few inches. They're a little bit taller. So here are some facts about palm trees. And oh, by the way, right, everything's a metaphor. So I want you to do what Wayne teaches us to do. And that's stand. You don't have to do this, but you can try it if you don't. Stand with your hand way tall. Yes, very. You are now officially a palm tree. Now, this is what I want to share with you about palm trees. They're really not trees. They are more like corn. They have a spongy inside. Real spongy. So we think, okay, in order to be strong, we have to be tough, unrelenting. Wrong. If you're a palm tree, you're spongy on the inside. You feel things. Okay? Also, palm trees, as they grow, they have new leaves that come out of the center, and the old leaves fall away. Now, we cut them, we trim them, we manicure them, but by nature, they do that themselves until they reach their full maturity, and then the leaves at the top remain. Leaves themselves, and there are various varieties of palm trees, but leaves themselves, some of them curl up and some of them open up depending on what the conditions are. That's adaptability. Okay? adaptability that keeps the palm tree resilient. Resilient. Probably the biggest thing that helps palm trees weather storms is its root system. Its root system, there are many, 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 many small roots that fan out and latch onto the soil, which gives them a strong base. Now, I was researching this, and there was an example that was given. And it said, okay, take your fist and put it on the soil, and then dump dirt on it. So much dirt that you can't your fist, and then pull your fist up through the dirt. Do it again, and this time put your hand flat down, fingers spread out, dirt, 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 and try to lift your hand through the dirt. It's very, very difficult. Very difficult. So what is the symbolism of this? For me, this is community. People who are resilient have a strong connection to a community. They are connected to ask for help when it's needed. There are times I just need a shoulder to cry on. Don't need you to fix anything, but I need to feel heard, and I need to feel understood. So people who are resilient are compassionate, and they're very good listeners. They're very good listeners. And they see beyond the appearance. They see beyond any judgment of, well, you sissy, or, buckle up. No, none of that. They see beyond it into the soul, the truth of who you are. So being a palm tree is a really, really good thing. Now, I love all trees. All trees. I'm a little nature girl. I'm a double Taurus. I love it. Although I have a hard time planting plants in pots. I love to have them around, but I wish somebody else would do them. Would put them in a pot for me. But anyway, being resilient is so important. If we do not develop resiliency, the least little wind will knock us over, and we'll go down, down, down into a burning ring of fire. So, I like to think also, when I do my hands like this and stretch, that I am connecting to my source. This is my root, seen, invisible source of who I am, that nurtures me, that gives me I need. And what's really cool is when I'm grounded, when I'm standing on the ground, which is holy ground, there is this flow from all like this, being in the flow. The more we practice visualization, using our imagination in spiritual ways, the more resilient we become. I was in ministerial school and it dawned on me, everything's metaphysical. Every single thing is spiritual. Now, I don't walk around going spiritual, spiritual, spiritual. I don't do that. It was here now. First time I read that, I didn't understand it at all. So I'm going, I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm here now. Could not get it. I get it now. I get it. Because wherever I am, God is. And all is well. James Dillett Freeman didn't add that, but we in Unity did. Because it's a good reminder. Whatever comes your way, and we all have challenges. We all have challenges. Remain flexible. Stay connected. Reach up to receive your guidance and your nurturing and what you need to weather the storm. Do you know palm trees, they can bend 40 to 50 degrees. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Wow. You can bend more than that. You can. And this too shall pass. Whatever the challenge is, whatever, this too shall pass. And you will remain in a body or out of a body. And you will be stretched. And you will grow. And that is why we are here. That is why we are here. There is a picture on the information table. It is not free. I took that picture in the Dominican Republic many years ago of the palm trees that were there because I love palm trees. However, I also love poetry. So this is for you. Many of you know this. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only a tree. That's by Joyce Kilmer. Sadly, Joyce Kilmer was killed in World War I. Such a beautiful, beautiful soul. He's got another poem too, The House with Nobody in It. And one of these days I'll share that with you too. So, there's that old joke, make like a tree and leave.